So on this episode of Fast Food Fridays, we'll be making a tasty, yummy noodle bowl. Ooh, I'm so excited.
I told you I ain't gonna leave you. It's your swag though. I'm Chanel, Tennessee. High Studios.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another episode of Fast Food Fridays. Did you guys miss it? So today we have a special treat. I've really been craving Chinese really bad these days, so I decided why not make my own Trini Chinese style chicken or Chinese Trini style chicken, whichever way you want to say it, and some vegetable stir fried noodles. So without further ado, let's get into the recipe. Alright guys, starting off with 4 chicken thighs. And to this, I'll be adding some baking powder. Now this may seem weird, but baking powder raises the pH of the skin of the chicken and it breaks down the peptide bonds, meaning that it gets browner and crispier faster in the oven. So we're going for oven fried chicken instead of deep frying the chicken. Then I'm going to add this chicken onto a cooling rack that has been lightly greased, and a cooling rack will ensure that the air is evenly circulated around the chicken. And I'm going to set this to bake. So after baking, you see how brown and beautiful this chicken is looking. It is crispy, but it's not as crispy as if you deep fry it. Just keep that in mind. Now I'm just resting this chicken aside, and I'm going to move on and make the sauce for it. Now for the sauce, I'll be using 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce, some 5-spice powder, some honey to add to the sweetness, and stirring that all together. Alright guys, so don't mind the scratches on the pot, we'll just ignore that. But here I'm going to add a little bit of vegetable oil followed by some sesame oil. So sesame oil is a flavoring oil. Then to this I'm going to add some garlic, but I didn't have any ginger, but of course you can add ginger here for some extra aromatics and allow that to saute for a few minutes. Then to this I'm adding the sauce and I'm allowing it to thicken. What I forgot to record was me adding some rice wine vinegar to this to cut the acidity. So if you have that, or if you have vinegar, you could go ahead and add it. After a couple minutes, you can see how thick the sauce has become. So I'm simply adding the sauce directly onto the chicken. Now I should have used less sauce for the amount of chicken I had, but nevertheless it's okay. Now I'm simply coating the chicken in the sauce, and I'm just gonna cut it off screen. And boom, here we have the Trini Chinese style chicken without deep frying. And I'm just adding some side for some garnish. Most importantly, it tasted and it looks just like if I bought it from a Chinese restaurant here in Trinidad. And I'm so proud of myself. It tasted so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all, just look at this. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the view. Alright, so next up I have these chow mein noodles or Chinese noodles. So let's go. So in my pan, I'm just heating up a little bit of vegetable oil, followed by some garlic, followed by some pimento. Of course, if you have ginger, you can add it, but I ran out. Then I'm adding carrots, some sweet peppers, and some mushrooms. So you see already we're getting all those different colors in, and we're getting those veggies in most importantly. So I'm just mixing that around. Then I'm adding some thin noodles that were already cooked. And of course I have to toss this around, ensure that all the flavors are well incorporated. Perfect. Now time for the sauce. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of some hoisin sauce. Then I'm adding a little bit of honey. And lastly, I'll be adding some 5-spice powder. Now, because I added soy sauce, even though it's low sodium in the chicken, I'm not adding any soy sauce here. So that's why I'm going heavy on the 5-spice powder. and just mixing all of these flavors in, and look how good it looks already. Plus it was quick and easy. I did this in like 10 minutes. So I'm just garnishing with some freshly chopped chive, and of course it also adds to the color that we're seeing here. Remember, you eat with your eyes to be as colorful as possible. And that was it, a really quick and easy noodle meal, and it didn't have any soy sauce in it, no excess salt. Plus I did not boil the noodles with any salt as well, just to mention that. Alright, so this is just the final look at the chicken with the noodles. I think we can call this the official balanced bits noodle bowl. What do y'all think? Yeah, it looks so good with all the different colors and all the different veggies and all those Asian flavors in there. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment down below and tell me what you would like to see on the next Fast Food Fridays. See you next time. Bye. Don't forget to leave your comment. Tell me what you'd like to see on the next Fast Food Fridays.